I feel like it's like the Franklin Mint. Like I'm trying to sell them a plate, like a commemorative plate of the event. It's just like, here's a commemorative plate of this event. You can see us showing you your pens and, from the Franklin Mint. Did they make the plates? Who made the plates? Was it the Franklin Mint?
I believe so.
I think it was. Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Zach.
And welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to show you all of the pens that we have today. Not a super big collection. We just recently started collecting pens, like a little less than a year, definitely.
Yeah, because we didn't even do it right when we started going to Disney.
Yeah, we got our passes about a year ago, and then, started doing some pins after that. So anyway, it's not a huge collection, but it's ours nonetheless. Hey, these are the things that we like. So the way this is going to work is we've got 4 pin boards up here on the wall behind us. 2 of them are mine, 2 of them are Zach's. So I'm going to let Zach start with one of his, and he's going to run you through it.
So in the in 3 of the 4 corners, I have pins for the years, starting in 2017, which was the first year since the mid-90s I had been to Disney, which was when we went to Disneyland while we were at BlizzCon. And then last year, 2018, this year, 2019. Eventually, 2020 will get the final corner, but we have to make it through this year first. And then the rest, this particular board is just kind of a hodgepodge. We have the monorail and the train because, Disney transportation is somewhat iconic. And then we have in the middle here, we have Simba and Mufasa under the stars from our first official pin trading night.
Correct.
So I kept that as a commemorative. I mean, I paid money for it, so I was going to keep it anyway. But we have in the second row here, we have the Mickey wearing the Chicago Cubs gear with the Cubs logo because I'm a native Illinoisan who grew up a Cubs fan, and even though I don't really pay much attention to them except when they're doing well, I'm still a Cubs fan. I have the Aladdin Kingdom consoles pin, the pin of the 5-legged goat that you can find on the mural at the Contemporary. This, I think it's a Tsum Tsum.
I think it's a Tsum Tsum, and I think it's the orange bird. Although I heard someone call it the other day a tiki room bird, but that is not a tiki room bird. That is definitely an orange bird.
I'm pretty sure it's the orange bird.
It's the orange bird.
We have the limited edition Maleficent pin who closes up to show just the dragon or opens up, and it has Maleficent looking evil. The President's Day pin with Kermit and Miss Piggy in their cute President's Day outfits. The Mickey, I almost called it a gondola, the Mickey Ferris wheel thing.
Yeah.
The Kingdom of Cute Jungle Cruise. Kingdom of Cute Jungle Cruise pin, because the Jungle Cruise is the best attraction at Disney World.
Wow, those are fighting words there.
The limited edition pin from last year's Very Merry Christmas Party. I don't actually know if they sold out.
Yeah, they did on those. Those were very limited edition, and this one lifts up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
One of the pins that you got me for Christmas of Wally and Eva, and it says Happy Holidays. I thought it said the year on there, but I guess it doesn't.
It does not.
The limited edition Sleeping Beauty 60th pin with Aurora and Prince Philip.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
And her dress changes colors with the little rotational thing here on the edge. And then down at the bottom, there's just one of the hidden Mickey Orange Bird pins. I believe you have that whole set except for one.
I'm missing one.
The one where he's
you'll see in a
looking
second.
all...
Yeah. Okay, if we start up in the top left-hand corner here, it's Bing Bong, which is just an open edition. Actually, that's a booster pack pen, I'm pretty sure. But I love Bing Bong because...
he's your friend that likes to play.
Bing Bong, exactly. And then next to him are the 4 of the 5 Orange Bird hidden Mickeys. The one that I'm missing is the one where he's like holding his hands up to his head. It's called Exasperated or something. I don't remember. Directly next to them are part of the soda set, the 3 of the soda cans that I like from that mystery set. So the Orange Bird one, the Baymax one, and the Mickey Mouse one. And then finally on that top row there is one of the brand new Hidden Mickey, which is the Baymax Hidden Mickey 8-bit pens that just came out this year. Dropping down a little bit over, this is the 2 Moana pens that you saw in the last pen video that I had traded for. And next to that is an original Pleasure Island pen that I actually got back when I went to Pleasure Island a long time ago. I don't even know if it's a trading pen. It is. I got it there, but I don't know I would never trade it anyway. The Wally surfboard that you saw from last time. And then this is my Epcot collection here in the center. So all of the attractions from the opening day of Epcot, except Horizons didn't open until like a year later. But those are the original Epcot attractions as I knew them in Future World. So the Land, Universe of Energy, World of Motion, Spaceship Earth, Communicore, Horizons, The Living Seas, and Journey into Imagination, along with the Epcot logo there. If you move over to a little bit to the right, you have, I like sidekicks for some reason. I don't know why. I love Archimedes from Sword in the Stone, so there's my Archimedes pen. And next to it is a Tinkerbell pen, which is, I don't know why it's on this board. I don't really even like that pen. It's just there.
Do you want me to take it off?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that off. Take that off. I'm gonna put it back on my lanyard. There you go. Let's trade for that. Underneath that is my I'm gonna get this wrong. Flora. She's one of the 3 godmothers in Sleeping Beauty. I believe that's Flora. This is actually one of the original Hidden Mickey pens. It's back before they were called Hidden Mickey pens. This is called a cast lanyard series. Sliding over is Coda from Brother Bear, which is an original pen that I bought. Nico from Pocahontas. Like I say, I have a thing about sidekicks. And then this is a luggage tag pen that I have over here. It came from a luggage tag set, like a mystery luggage tag set. The one that I wanted out of that set was a Pluto one, which I did get, and you'll see it on my Pluto board, but I kind of like this Mickey one here, so I kept that. There's a Walt Disney World Survey marker pen, which is, I believe, yeah, that's a Hidden Mickey. And then Madame Mim in her dragon form there. And then this is one of the new 2017 Epcot pens. This is the Body Wars, what did they call that? The Wonders of Life. It's the Wonders of Life Pavilion pin. And then the one directly below it is the World Showcase Lagoon pin. So that's the World Showcase pin from the original one. Over to the right of that are the 2 from my Friendship series that I have there. So Lilo and Stitch and Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Chip and Dale hanging out down there at the bottom next to the 5-legged goat that you saw on Zach's board. And then a Zurg parking lot just because I like Zurg. 2 of the pen trading night pens. So you saw the Mufasa and Simba one that we had over there, but we also, again, sidekick, love Ray from Princess and the Frog. So I got the Ray pen there. Slide all the way over to the bottom left, and you'll see this is my collection of Ferris wheel pens, which I will be making into gondola pens for the Skyliner series. Above that is the limited release Flower and Garden Festival Figment pen, and the limited edition Tinkerbell Topiary pen rounds out this board. I can tell you this is kind of a holding board for me because I know that I have plans for the soda cans, I have plans for the Ferris wheel buckets, and I have plans for the Epcot logos. So those will all be coming off and going onto their own pin boards when I do those projects.
I have plans within plans within plans for at least part of this board. The others are mostly just characters I like that fit a theme, and well, I have plans for 2 sets now that I think about this once I complete the other set. Starting up in the top left here, I have all my 101 Dalmatians pins. Just whenever I see one at the park, I'll trade for it. I should take a picture of this because I know I have a duplicate of this bone here. A couple of these are limited.
Pro tip. Take a picture of your pin boards before you go pin trading. That way you can look and see what you already have so you don't keep getting duplicates.
Right. So a couple of these are limited edition, at least that I know of, the vintage vinyl and the St. Patrick's Day one with the little spinny shamrocks. To the right, on basically the whole right-hand side of the board this is the one that you showed on last week's video. Yes.
Is also limited edition.
realistically, I had no idea who Figment was before I moved to Florida, and then I've taken to him because I don't know why, to be honest. It's just Figment. Figment is cute and Figment is fun and
'Cause he's
imaginative
awesome.
and awesome. So we've got the Figment Topiary limited edition, the one of the pins from last year's Figment's Brush with the Masters. The pins were a much better price than this year's. Some of these are open edition, some are hidden Mickey. The pass holder one, the Dreamfinder one. The Epcot logo isn't necessarily a Figment pin, but he's from Epcot, so I think that's an appropriate pin.
He belongs there.
And then over here on this side, I have 6 out of the 7 pins in the Winnie the Pooh Silhouette series. There are plans to display these to their own on their own board once I find the last one. I'm looking for the Pooh pin, which sounds
he's searching for Pooh.
Horrible. But so I need that pin, and then that set will be complete. And then when I was at Disney Springs back in February, I think, I saw this Magic of Honor pin in the pin trading thing there, and I bought it because the Tiki Room is also one of the best attractions at Disney. And, I've since bought the second one, and I'll probably end up buying the whole set just to have it.
Yeah, well, the next one in that series is something
Figment.
also. Yeah, it's Figment that you like. And then the next one in that series is the Haunted Mansion from Florida. Not the California Mansion, but the Florida Mansion. So, yeah, those are all things I could see you getting that whole set.
Yes.
So.
And I have a kernel of an idea on how to display those particular pins. So
yeah, they also don't tend to sell out. I've seen these pens way past, like other limited release pens. I'll only see for a couple of times,
a couple days maybe.
Well, like a week or two after, maybe you'll still see them at Disney Springs. But the Magic of Honor pens I see all the way up until the next one is released. So I don't think it's a hugely popular set. It goes back. It's got to be that chaser thing.
I think part of it's they're not in color. The only color is the
ribbon.
The ribbon here, and I don't know. I enjoy pins more when they're in color. So
that's part of the thing that makes pins pretty, right?
If you have an idea of why these might be selling out, or why they decided to do them in chaser style with no color, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, do. I would be interested in that. My first guess would be maybe some military thing, like maybe it's like a military medal that, wouldn't have color on it, but I think some of those have color on them too. I was never in the military, I don't know. And finally, let's get to my Pluto board, which is down here now. This is my guy. I love Pluto. I've always loved Pluto. He's my go-to character. I don't have any pictures with Pluto.
We're going to change that now that you have a gold pass and we can get cast member photos.
But yeah, I need to get me some pictures with Pluto. But so let's start up in the top left-hand corner. We've got some these came from booster packs for years. So the 2018, 2019 pin going right across the top there. This is top one here is the Pluto. I think it just has his birth date on it, doesn't it? I can't read from here, 1928. Although I think Pluto didn't come out until 29 or 30. Oh, actually, we can tell you this right now. So even though it says Pluto 1928, that's actually Mickey's birthday. Because if you look at the pin right below it, it says Pluto's first appearance, and it's 1930. So yeah, I thought it was 1930. So Pluto came out in 1930. Maybe he was mentioned in 20. Anyway, so that's continuing across the top there. This is just an open edition Pluto pin there. This is part of the snowflake kind of Christmas Pluto things there. Some of these pens, just so you know, some of these pens are probably fakes, but I love Pluto, so I'm keeping them because I love Pluto. The one in the top right-hand corner is the one that actually came with this board because this is a Christmas present from Zach last year. So that is actually a 3D Pluto pin up there in the top right-hand corner, as well as this 25th anniversary pin right in here is the 25th anniversary of Epcot, I believe.
Hollywood Studios.
Like I said, it's the 25th anniversary of Hollywood Studios. Next to that is another one of their Christmas pins. The next one comes from a mystery pin pack of Disney Pets. And then the Chain Gang came from the Countdown to the Millennium set back in 1999. The Pluto Silhouette one, and then a couple of just open edition / booster pack Plutos over there. We have the Emit 1. Pluto, pretty much anything with Pluto I'm going to get. The luggage tag one that came from that set that I told you that I gotten, it's facing the wrong way. Pluto's Party, which is another one of Pluto's original films. This jeweled one here is from Hong Kong Disneyland's grand opening.
You found that on a cast member lanyard, didn't you?
Shanghai Disney's grand opening. Yeah, I've seen a lot more of them lately. I think they just probably put them in a discount store over there, and people brought them over here and started trading them because they just all of a sudden started showing up. Not just Pluto, but a lot of the characters from the Shanghai grand opening.
I mean, that's a very opulent pen.
It is. It's a very nice one. And then coming out, just some little mini pennies here. Little mini pennies?
Mini pennies?
Mini pennies. Mini Plutos, as we like to call them. That sounded like that lady from King of the Hill. Or as I like to call them, mini Plutos. That joke landed nowhere, did it?
No.
This is from the grand opening of
Tokyo Disney Sea.
Tokyo Disney Sea. Right. So
that was 40 days to go.
Yeah. So let's say that also came with the board. That was one that you got me.
Yes.
This is a booster pack one, I think. This one is part of the dessert series, not a Hidden Mickey series, but a pack of desserts that had there's the Pluto Tsum Tsum, the Hidden Mickey Dog Bone Pluto, another kind of snowflakey kind of one, which is, it matches the one up above it, kind of. So either one of them is a fake or they did different colors that year. I don't know. Don't care.
He's got
Pluto.
a slightly different facial expression, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's like Pluto as a snowman or a snow dog. Snow dog? Snowman? Snow. Jon Snow. And then the Pluto Popsicle, which is a Hidden Mickey. And then down at the very bottom center here, this is from the 45th anniversary of Disney World, Main Street, USA. That's a Pluto limited edition. Look at the back.
Is he dressed like a cast member?
Yes, he is dressed as if he is a cast member on Main Street, at the Main Street Cinema. It is not limited edition, it's a limited release pin. So it was only out during the 45th anniversary there. This is one that I actually traded the lady for at the pin event that we showed the video.
Yeah, I think that's the
clip.
one you gave her the Dole Whip for.
I did, the Dole Whip for it, yes, so that one. And then finally, another one that came with the set is this 3D Pluto Tree of Life. It's from some Animal Kingdom thing. Some darn Animal Kingdom thing. And there you go. That's my Pluto collection, as it were. There you go. That's our pen collection. I know that this is one for the ages, so I'm sure you saved this video down to your hard drive in case something happened to the internet. You would still be able to get to this video years and years after it had been recorded.
But years and years after it's been recorded, our collection will probably have grown.
Yes, but this will be the video of the first time you saw our collection, which is what makes it just so darn special. I feel like it's like the Franklin Mint, like I'm trying to sell them a plate, like a commemorative plate of the event. It's just like, here's a commemorative plate of this event. You can see us showing you your pens, and, from the Franklin Mint. Did they make the plates? Who made the plates? Was it the Franklin Mint?
I believe so.
I think it was. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking this long into this video. And if you did, make sure you hit the like button underneath it if you want to see more of our pin collection as we get some more.
And what we do with them.
Yeah, exactly. This channel is kind of all about pins, parks, and projects. And so far we've covered the pins and the parks and haven't done a project yet, but that is coming. I think next week will be our first pin project. So we'll be making something cool to put our pins on, or at least a subsection of our pins on. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss it. Click on the bell in case you want to be notified immediately, but I can tell you that we release videos on Sunday. So it will be next Sunday when you see it. So leave a comment down below, say hi to us, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and
we'll see you real soon.